popular activity on Aruba is to go off-roading. You can go on a guided tour in Jeeps or rent your own Jeep. We decided to rent our own Jeep to get a good look at the entire island. Aruba is 6 miles across at its widest point and 20 miles long. We didn't think it would be too difficult to make it all the way around the island in a day and not get lost. But we did get a little lost. Our first stop was the old stone California Lighthouse built in 1910. It sits on the island's northwestern tip. Ryan and I each paid the $5 entry fee and hiked up to the top.
Look at me. Where are you? How many steps?
500.
500 steps. Wow. On clear days you can see Venezuela, but today was not a clear day. It was a tight squeeze up and down. We had to squeeze into the window wells to let others pass. Aruba is not at all what I pictured a Caribbean island to look like. The ocean on the resort side is pretty calm with beautiful white smooth sand, but the other areas of the island are a whole different story. The island is very arid, and it looks almost like Arizona with all kinds of cacti around. Did you know that Aruba actually had a gold rush? Back in 1824 they found gold, so they set up all kinds of gold mills and mines. We stopped at one of the gold mills and explored around. The gold industry here produced more than 3 million pounds of gold. It's a nice little stop to get a different vantage point and maybe pick up a few drinks along the way. Another popular stop is the Natural Bridge. Unfortunately, the Natural Bridge collapsed in 2005 due to Hurricane Katrina. So it's just really a pile of rocks, but it's still a nice place to stop and check out the ocean. We decided it was time to take a break from driving and eat some food. So we found the best pizza in all of Aruba.
Here we have what is called the best pizza ever.
Premium island ingredients.
Delicious. In a word, wonderful. 2 words, very good.
That would be better if I showed you.
Heading to the natural pools, only 4x4s are allowed. It's a very super smooth ride. The natural pool is a must, and it was my favorite stop of the day. The drive there is an experience in and of itself. To get down to the pool, you need to go down these makeshift steps that are made out of rocks. I highly recommend wearing water shoes for this experience. You'll have to walk over rocks and around a boulder in the water to get into the pool.
Is there a really fish that looks like doors?
Yeah, right down here.
It smells like fish in here.
Local fishermen used to use this pool to keep the turtles they caught.
Get the crab up there. Oh yeah, look at
Cue ominous music here because little do I know that I'm about to get clobbered by a giant wave that smashes over the boulders.
Whoa, look at this giant one right here.
There are also caves on Aruba. In the national park, there are 2 caves. We made a quick stop to one of them. I would suggest you take a guide into them so you know what you are looking at and where to go. If you see these two rangers, I'd advise you go in the opposite direction. Down a little path from the cave is a freshwater pool. Little cute goats frequent the pool for drinks. There's a small stream that feeds into the pool. If you put your feet in the stream, you'll get swarmed by fish that will nibble on your feet. It tickles like crazy. This is the Vanderpeet wind farm. It has 10 turbines and produces 20% of Aruba's total electricity needs, which makes sense because Aruba is a very windy island. When we finally hit paved roads again, we saw more neighborhoods and drove through the capital, Orangestad. The capital is a charming cruise ship port packed with brightly colored Dutch colonial buildings, shops, and museums. I only caught some glimpses down the street on our way back to the resort because we were too tired to get out and explore. This is Palm Beach, which is right next to all the line of resorts on the island. It's a fun place to shop and eat. This is a map of Aruba. We began our journey at Palm Beach, then we went up to the California Lighthouse and rode on the rough roads for Jeeps only down to the Natural Bridge. And then at some point we went in this way somewhere around here to get the best pizza, and somehow found our way into the national park to the natural pool, and then found our way back out somehow in these roads and came back down through the city, past the airport, and back up to Palm Beach.
Next pose. Next pose. Careful, hon.
Arriba, Aruba!
Faster, you need to catch up with them.
We are Central Aruba, and this is pizza, like probably you've never had before. It's made with dough and sauce.